Hello everyone, welcome to Demella Universe. I'm Vel Astri. Thank you for joining me. This is for the new moon in Taurus reading. New moon in Taurus on the 11th of May 2021. Let's see what energies new moon brings through for us. Taurus is a beautiful energy of grounding, of financial stability. Taurus is the second house, so for financial stability, resources. And so I really feel that with this new moon, is you setting your intentions and your truth. For now, it anchors into the physical. Now it anchors into the physical plane, into the earth grid. And as such, full moon, but end of this full moon. And full moon at the end of this month is a full lunar eclipse, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful manifestations coming through. So really set some time aside this new moon to set your intentions within your truth. Set your dreams, what you're dreaming, journal, write it down. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to dream? What do you want to explore? What are your desires? What do you want to achieve? What are your dreams? Really intend them within your authenticity. This period, much comes to you in the physical realm now to echo the truth of you within. Let's see if Luna would like to add anything. Thank you, Luna. What do we receive? Clarity. A clarity that transcends all things that the physical realm holds it to. The truth of you. You shall see yourself in clarity, within the clarity of your life experience here on earth. The external world has been offering you an illusion, that which is not honoring the truth of you. And this was needed for you to be able to look within and see where within you were disallowing yourself love, disallowing yourself abundance, disallowing yourself your truth, disallowing yourself your existence. And over the last couple of years, months, several months and weeks, you have done the beautiful work to cleanse and release all restrictions, all limiting factors to your manifesting potential, manifesting magic, your creative power. And now that you're in your truth, now that you have really taken the time to crystallize within your existence, the physical is now ready to honor that which is you within, without, in your clarity. It is time for clarity. It is time for your wishes to come true. It is time for wish fulfillment and dreams come true and miracles and blessings. Yes, the manifestation comes through with the full moon, but we send manifestation now with the new moon as well. Expect blessings. Expect blessings at this time. Expect miracles. Expect offerings. Expect love. Allow yourself to be open. Be open to receiving, be open to love, have great expectations of you. Release the outcome, release how it unfolds, release the manifestation. Let that be a surprise, let that be a treat, let that be an unexpected, pleasurable gift each morning, each day, each moment, each evening, each experience of you, an unexpected, unknowable treat from the divine. As you now explore yourself within clarity in this physical realm, you see. You came here from the non-physical into the physical realm in order for the physical realm to literally show you that which is you within in the physical. You wanted to see you. You wanted to explore you. You wanted to feel you. You wanted to touch you, to walk you, to smell you, to taste you, to explore you, to absolutely sink into the beautiful frequencies of you, seen, felt, touched, explored, heard in the physical. You came from the non-physical into the physical to experience you. For you are an unique extension of universe, an expression of love. Each of us a unique expression of love, of the whole collective love. And in order for then us, unconditional, limitless love, to understand what we are, well, what better realm than this of the physical, of the separation, where we could see each other in our uniqueness, however, forever remaining whole, for there's no such thing as separation. Understand this. You came here to explore you, not to explore others, not to explore how others' viewpoints on you create. No, you came to create you. And as you create your reality, as you create your love, as you create your frequency of the expression of you, you invite all to now live an experience of the love you are, you see. Each and every single one of us, the master of our own reality, the shepherd of our own lives. We are the focal points of our own universe, realities, creating each and every single one of us, God creating our own reality, our own experience. And as we now center on love, all then now center within love, you see. So each and every single person in your life experience, in your reality you are creating, each human who co-creates with you in your reality co-creates within love. You teach everybody the love of you. You allow everybody to be privy to the love of you. And as such, in that realm, only those who are within love can be there. So you now experience everybody through their love. Each universe then creates within love, within truth, within authenticity, within you. You came here to experience and explore you. Now allow yourself this. Allow yourself this to the very depths of you. Allow yourself this to the very core of you, the heart of you, the essence of you. Allow yourself to be completely within the truth of you. Allow your mind to be clear and for your soul to be heard, to be seen, to be recognized, your soul to lead. Thus, life leads and life follows through your soul, through your truth, through your love. You create all in your reality. Every interaction with every person, every human, every being, literally created to your preference, for you are the creator. Now, create through the preference of love. Create through the preference of love. Create through the preference of love, your unique love, your divine love, and see and watch as everything filters through your love and co-creates within the love of all things. It's time that you finally see yourself in your truth. You finally know your power. You finally exist. Enjoy this blessed period. Much returns to you to restore you to your truth. You have done well. You have all done so well. Wow, okay, thank you Luna for that blessed message. Thank you guides, thank you universe. Okay, let's see what we are expecting, what's happening. This new moon in Taurus on the 11th of May. Two of Ariel and the 10 of Gabriel. This would be the 2 of Coin and the 10 of Wands. I see an end of this long suffering finally a breaking of this Ten of Wands, this heavy, burdensome energy, coming to a balance, coming to an exquisite balance. Two of Ariel, Two of Coins in Standard Tarot. So Archangel Ariel with us during this time, especially during the new moon, to allow us balance. Coins being earth energy, so definitely Taurus energy coming through. It's important to have a balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. It's time for you to drop all that which doesn't serve you, for you to be seen in your truth, so that all filters through your truth. You are the creating force of your own reality, of your own universe. And as you balance by allowing yourself to be within your truth, then all things filter through your truth. All relationships, all experiences, all opportunities, all within the reality you are creating, within the world, the universe of yours is aligning through you. And this allows a balance. This allows a balance as everything then honors the light within, and everyone then is also co-creating through the true reflection of your love, the true reflection of your light. Thus, you are working with the co-creation, the true reflection of their light. Thus, we are simply continually creating within the exploration of the love we came here to create in, the true love, the extension of source energy. We're no longer creating on an idea, we're now creating on the actual existence, the truth, the core, the essence. For now, we're no longer displacing our essence in the creation, we are now present within the essence of us and creating. It's still unknown, it's still unexplored, we still do not know what we shall be, but now we are at least creating within the truth of what we are from the non-physical, the essence of us from the non-physical. We're finally creating in our own, imagine, how can I'm just trying to explain this. Okay, the best way Spirit's showing me is through the cuckoo bird, which is a very interesting bird, of course. That when it lays its nest in another bird's, lays its egg rather in another bird's nest, and as the cuckoo bird hatches, then the cuckoo bird is bigger than the other birds and kicks the other birds out and gets raised by this other bird. The other birds almost adopt it, rather forcefully, but Mother Nature has its own interesting rules and regulations and magic, right? Anyway, they're showing me that it is almost as if we were the cuckoo bird now, being we were creating based on another being's way, another dimension, another reality which wasn't of our own. So imagine if the cuckoo bird actually now was in its own nest, in its own frequency. Obviously, the cuckoo bird's parents don't really look after the cuckoo bird. That's why they sort of adopt it like that. So imagine then you are simply born on your own and you're receiving information from your true essence, not the other information would have been given from the other almost borrowed nest. Very weird analogy. Another one I'm getting now is the seeds. So imagine you planted a corn seed and then a sunflower came out of the corn seed, but it wasn't really the essence of a sunflower because the seed was of corn, so it didn't really work out. It came out distorted and just not really in its truth, not really a sunflower, not really corn, just something else. And Spirit's saying now the corn seed is the corn seed, the sunflower is the sunflower, and now we are simply learning the unfolding love, but within the essence of our truth. Because remember, in this physical reality, we were given knowledge in order for us to come into our truth, and that knowledge we were given in the physical was not the truth of us. So now releasing that knowledge and creating within your truth, now all gets filtered and ushered within the core truth of you. And this is the balance that you are coming to. Okay, interesting visuals I got of that. And the 10 of Gabriel. 10 of Wands. So it's a releasing of these energies of labor and burden, because remember, you were creating on a falseness. You're creating on the wrong track. So that is why nothing really worked out. It was such a long journey for you to release everything that didn't serve you, and for you to understand, wait a minute, there's always been a me, there's always been a truth, there's always been a love, there's always been an abundance, there's always been a clarity, and all I've had to do is allow this now, allow me now. And now Cinderella comes out of the basement and comes into your royalty, into your beauty. The 10 of Wands become a 10 of Cups, a 10 of Pentacles. You're now being brought into the truth of you. This is why the balance is coming. It is simply time for the physical, yes, to echo, to reflect the truth of you. No longer in this burdensome, heavy energy, creating according to a fiction that doesn't serve you. Now you're creating based on your own dream, your own essence, your own experience, your own truth. And this is creating now a reality which is more tuned, a more accurate reflection of the truth of you. Still flux, ever changing, for everything's ever growing, and you're forever changing. You will never be fixed. You will never come to a place of enlightenment or a place of awakened. You are always awakening. You're always being enlightened. Each moment you are aware of your presence. Each moment you're aware of your divinity. Each moment you're aware of your creative power, and you're present. You are awakened. You are enlightened. But it's a forever continuous journey of awakening and enlightening. It's forever going. But when you are present, you're awakened in that moment, you're enlightened in that moment. Therefore, now you experience life in an awakened and enlightened sense. And that is where we are now. That is the honing in now, that you're now creating with your soul present, because your soul is awakened, your soul is enlightened, your soul is the true essence of you. So now you're creating from the true essence of you, and in the physical, it now shows the true essence of you, which is no longer this 10 of Wands, which was the diminishment of you, the false essence of you. It shall now be abundance. It shall now be unknowable to you, because you've never really, so for the first time, it's the first time we're creating in our truth here on earth, as we are right now, completely awakened. For the last times we did this, we would be punished, we would be condemned, we would be persecuted, we would be burned, we would be drowned. For each and every single time we came to a point of awakening and enlightenment, we would be the rebels, would be the one going against the grain, against society, against the conventional rules, and then we would be cast as witches, but as evil beings, not the true essence of witchcraft and witcheries and wizards and shamans and healers and light workers, which we know now. These were what they condemned us as these evil beings, these evil spirits, these rebellious, going against the conditioned constructs. But no longer can we be punished for being in our freedom and our truth. So now for the first time, it's the first time we've been so clear, so awakened and allowed to be here. Which is why it's the first time we're really going to see the truth of us. Well, to be accurate, this was how the earth was in the beginning, before humans went on to the knowledge without allowing themselves, went on to rather create based on other people's knowledge, as opposed to allowing themselves to be the knowledge they discover each day. And that is what we are now. We are ourselves the knowledge we discover each day. We're creating based on our own truth, which is unknowable. And because of the life experiences we've had all these years awakening, we do not know what we will be. So this is why Spirit's saying, release the outcome. You cannot even imagine, you can't even begin to imagine who you are. You can't even begin because you've never had an accurate measure, an accurate visual, an accurate reference to you. You've never had it. The only accurate one is you within the feeling of you, that well-being, but you've never seen it. You've never manifested yourself in the accuracy of that which you are now. It hasn't happened. So stop defining, stop confining, stop directing, stop the attachment to the outcome, because that's keeping you left behind. You're busy trying to create yourself still on an idea, and all of those ideas are not valid anymore because none of them have ever co-created you in your true essence. So leave it a clean blank slate. Have absolutely no idea of that which you will be. Simply trust by centering and anchoring into your well-being and love, and trust that that which will be revealed to you. Wow, I had no idea this was me. Nothing could have prepared me for me except me. So all I had to do was allow me, and everything I've done has been the preparation of me. But wow, I never knew I was so amazing, so magical, so extraordinary, so beautiful, so loved, so abundant, so prosperous. I could have never dreamt this even if I tried. So Spirit's saying, dream as big as you might, love as big as you can, allow as big as you dare, and this will then align you with all of you, which is more than you have ever known. And it's time that you understand this, because it's time that you come into the balance of the awakening and the understanding of what it means to be the creator of reality, the creator of worlds, the creator of universes, the mover of mountains. Wow, Spirit, extraordinary. Extraordinary. I just want to say before I pull the tarot, it'll also give me a minute to ground these beautiful energies. Just an explanation of tarot. Well, this is what I have come to understand it allows. And so I'd like to share that with you. Tarot gives the availability of the energies that are happening right now, the potential energies, depending on where you're channeling. I channel my tarot through authentic truth, through love, through tapping completely into all of source energy. From there, I receive messages of that frequency. So I'm giving you the availability of what happens if you tune into that frequency. If you can imagine, you tune into a different station. I'm tuning into a different station of source, and I'm sharing to you what is available in the reality of source. Now, if you allow this and you feel it, this is why most of these messages, or all of them, will resonate with you if you're pulled to it, to everybody watching it, because we are all source. So wherever we're from, we all create as one. The energies, however, they will manifest differently in your life. But the feeling of this reading feels like, yes, it's exactly what I'm going through. It feels exactly what I'm going through. It'll just manifest differently in each and every single person's life. So as you're now available and aware of these energies, and you allow this and you claim this, you choose source frequency. Whatever readings we show as tarot readers, as guides who are anchoring in source energy, awakened energy, truth, light, whatever we read now, you watching and allowing and receiving and aligning in the next days and weeks and months to follow, your life will then adjust to align you to this frequency. So if we say, oh, abundance is coming through, but there are areas in your life in which you have prevented abundance, in the next days and weeks to follow, the energy of the reading will show you, highlight where you have been blocking it, and you will be able to heal it and release it. And then that energy frequency which was here is now available to come through and there comes that blessing. Which is why most of you will hear tarot readers say this energy will be either 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 6 months out, because it depends on the healing work you also need to do before the energies are then available to then manifest in your life experience, to then translate and anchor into the physical realm. I just felt a beautiful calling to explain this in order for you to really then, in order for you all to really then fully open up to the beautiful messages that you receive from the healers you listen to, from the light workers you listen to. Of course, trust your intuition, trust your vibe. You know when the information resonates or not, and if it resonates, claim it, so that energy can then go into your life and show you and clear and heal. We readers are healers, we're transmuters. We clear the energy, we cut and sever those cords limiting you, we open the paths, we clear the way, we show you foresight, we allow you an availability and an awareness of your spiritual gifts. Thus, in your individual lives, these energies play out, showing you, and then as soon as you do the work, and then when you allow the work, when you allow the clearing, when the energy comes and you see the obstacle and then you decide to release it, when you see the person and then you decide, no thank you, when you set up those healthy boundaries, when you then do the spiritual work where we have indicated where you're restricting the abundance. Remember, you're always abundant, you're always love, you're always wealth. We do not show you, it's more the showing you of the availability of the energy of abundance in that week then ignites, catalyzes the contrast of showing you where you are disallowing the abundance from coming in, because that abundance is always there. You are the one restricting it. You are the one stopping it by thoughts which aren't serving you, by situations which aren't serving you, by people who aren't serving you, the energy you keep around, the thoughts you keep repeating in your mind, your habits, your patterns, the words you keep saying. You are the one willing it out of your life. We then show you the energies available right now, and if you claim it, those energies, and go into your life and show you how you are disallowing those energies, if you then do the work to be mindful and remain present and ground your energies, Bob's your uncle, all of those obstacles go away and the energies come right in and through. I have no idea where Bob's your uncle came from, but there we are. I know the saying, but I didn't expect to say it. So really, allow yourself to be open and follow the promptings of spirit, follow the promptings of universe. There's so many delicious, abundant frequencies right now. There's so much energy for potentiality, for abundance and prosperity and love. I feel it. It's rich. We are in this beautiful 5th D vibrational space of richness, and the work is us then seeing where we're disallowing the richness. So don't be disheartened. You have done the work. You really have. All the steps you're taking to come into this beautiful anchoring, this beautiful clarity of you, that is you opening up the path to you finally receiving that which is truly you. And remember, you have no idea how beautiful, powerful, incredible, abundant, you are extraordinary, and you're about to see it. So don't try to direct it. Directing it is, I always say to people, I wish you your very best. I don't wish you my best, because even if I can see your life and I have this beautiful idea and vision for you, my best diminishes your best. My best is a watered down version to the potentiality of your best. I limit the infinite potential. You are infinitely potential for manifestations and beautiful. The potentiality is infinite, and if I now have my idea of the best for you, I limit it. And Spirit's saying right now, from your 3D perspective of what you had when you were growing, right now from your worldly perspective, you are limiting your infinite potentiality by your idea of your life, of your very best. Release that. Release the idea of your very best. Trust us to know, because we know, because we're in the non-physical, so we see you in completion. So trust us to bring you your completion by you simply surrendering to your well-being and your love, releasing the idea entirely of how things will become and things will go. You're not meant to know that. You're not meant to direct your own life. You're meant to experience it, explore it, enjoy it, embrace it, celebrate it. Allow yourself to just come into the discovery of you each moment. By doing that, you release the idea of you. By doing that, you allow yourself to be in the infinite potentiality spectrum. And now everything and anything you've ever wanted can simply be, will simply be, for it is law. Thy will be done. Everything honors you. Honor yourself by honoring the frequency, the love, the feeling of yourself. Release the idea. Let us show you. Let us show you. And let you enjoy, explore, delight, and love you as we love you. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, beautiful energies this new moon in Taurus. Let's pull some tarot. I was really inspired for this backdrop of this green, and I really feel that heart healing coming in as you really sink into the deliciousness of your truth, and then this gold, you really come into the richnesses of your truth. Oh. A very beautiful energy this new moon. Look at that. Love, 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 love. This is it. You simply creating completely, fully in the love of you. Divine feminine and masculine energies co-creating, married as one. You've married to the truth of you. You've married the divine. You're in co-creation. You've honored to your divine. You've committed to self. You've made a commitment to you. You've made a marriage to you. You are being loyal to you. You are claiming your truth, your existence, and now you're co-creating with the divine. You're co-creating with all that is within that beautiful spectrum of infinite potentiality, the love of you, the extraordinary of you, the essence, the eternity of you. Wow. Beautiful energies. Be open, beautiful beings of light. It's time that you simply have an incredible life. Look at that 4 of Wands, stability, foundation, solid. Look at how precious you are. Look at how special, how worthy, how clear and genuine you are now in your authenticity. And look, judgment, Spirit coming through now to bless, to celebrate, to allow. You coming to an understanding of why things happened the way they did. A clarity. Oh, beautiful energies coming through this new moon. Be open to receiving everyone in your truth. Just remain there in your truth. Just be still in your truth. That brings everything to being. The 9 of Wands, you've worked hard for this. You've worked hard and you haven't given up. From the 9 to the 10 of Wands, the 10 becomes a 1. New beginnings. Absolutely. You have done so well. You have done so well. You have done so well. You have fought. Okay. And we get the Star card. And an extra card with the 10 of Swords, the end of the 10 of Swords. And look, I love how these two are either side of the 10 of Swords. You have worked, of the Star card, this is you honing in your truth, coming into that truth of you, the Aquarian era, that 5th D energy of your exquisite authenticity. Remember, in the 5th dimension, you create from your authenticity and your love. So now you're honed into that authentic chord, and you've worked hard to come into that place of fighting for you, allowing yourself to be seen. And it has been a long journey, but it's come to the end of the 10 of Wands, the end of the 10 of Swords, a blessing coming through with the Star card, a blessing coming in with the Four of Wands and the Lovers, a beautiful blessing coming in from Spirit for clarity, bringing a balance. It's time that you understand you are the star, and it's your time to shine. Yes, the Lovers here, balanced in energies, is now you're loving, co-creating within your truth, co-creating within the expression of you. It brings through a foundation, a steady, sturdy foundation, beautiful contracts and agreements with people who are in the same vibrational frequency of you, the frequency of source, the frequency of love, the frequency of you. And beautiful relationships, beautiful contracts, beautiful co-creations, beautiful partnerships, beautiful announcements, proposals. Everything that is being offered to you is stable and solid. And this is because you have chosen you, so Spirit can choose you, so the wonderful physical components can choose you. You're co-creating within all of your truth and ushers in a new beginning. This is you, the finish line. You've been cheered. You've crossed the line. You've entered the Nine of Wands energy. You've entered the Ten of Swords energy. You're now coming to the star energy. You understand how powerful you are. You understand that you're a star. You understand that you're divine. You understand that you're an incredible sovereign being who's meant for happiness, who's meant for greatness, who's meant for love. And you had never known the mystical, magical, blissful state of you, and now you're coming to the understanding of it. You're coming to the knowing of it. You are now coming into the exquisite understanding of the truth, and it's bringing through a beautiful balance of energies. Wonderful, wonderful. A very beautiful period with some manifestations coming through in the week of the look at that, Three of Cups, joy, and the Sun card there. Yep, very beautiful energies in the 11th of May, the week of the 11th of May. Really beautiful energies coming through. I think the Tuesday is the 11th of May, so yes, already I think from the beginning of the week, already now I'm already feeling these energies, to be honest. There's the Three of Swords, the Lovers, over the Lovers card, coming to a healing of the heart, a healing from you, where you had denied yourself before, where you had disallowed yourself before, where you had released yourself before, and you had allowed other people to give you to influence rather a lower idea, a worthlessness, a sense of not being worthiness. Whatever structure, whatever leadership, whatever influence was having that hold on in your life is released, and you're healing now, coming to the empowerment of you, the healing of you, the reclamation of you within love. You're no longer operating on a false love, you're operating on a true love, the pure love, unconditional love. And look at that, the Queen of Pentacles, knowing your worth, the Two of Wands. You've come to the end of the race. Ace of Cups. You've come through to a blessing. Now that you've chosen yourself, a blessing comes, the Star card. Now you're creating within your passions and your truth. Look at that. I love those energies. Under the Ten of Swords. Okay. I will put down the Five of Wands, but these two also flipped over. And I'm going to take them, because the Two of Coins is basically, it's echoing the Two of Ariel, which is the Two of Coins in tarot, and with the Three of Coins bringing through stability, finally balancing out your stability. So I'll read these two together at the end. Okay, so this is the overall energy I feel for this reading, so I'll read that at the end. Okay, so here we are. Yes, beautiful co-creations within your truth, within the love of you, within the existence of you, within you falling in love with you again, falling in love with life again, but most importantly, you again. Really knowing, taking the time to know you, to love you. And this knowing isn't this knowing to define you, but rather What do I really love? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do with my life? What are my desires? Really honing into the truth of you and starting to love who you are, love your ideas, love what you wish to create. It's allowing a healing as you're restoring yourself within your worthiness, restoring yourself within your value, restoring yourself within the preciousness, the validity of you. And this is bringing beautiful Four of Wands structure, beautiful solid foundations, which are based within your truth, based within your authentic wealth. And it's allowing you to now really know the wealth within, with the Queen of Coins coming through. You are receiving your potentiality, you're receiving your abundance, you're receiving your financial prosperity because you're creating within your truth. You're now co-creating within the abundance. Now abundance and wealth can flow to you. And I love how this green and gold is echoing the green of gold of this cloth. It's really coming to a beautiful heart healing, a healing of your mind space, because now you understand how valuable you are. You understand how precious you are. You're no longer self-sabotaging. You're no longer criticizing. You're loving and nourishing yourself. A healing of the throat space. Now you're speaking with yourself with love and value. You're speaking words of value to yourself. You know you're valuable. You know you're loved. You no longer speak against yourself. You no longer pull yourself down. You no longer devalue yourself. You simply love yourself. You speak wonderful words of support and celebration to yourself. You're cheering yourself on. A healing to the heart space. Completely falling in love with you. Understanding how valuable and nourishing and wholesome and wise and beautiful and creative and wonderful you are. Beautiful restoration of the understanding of your truth based within your foundation. Allowing a beautiful celebration, a beautiful review of the past, because look, you've completed your journey of the Two of Wands. Now you can see you're stepping into the new, you're stepping into your new chapter, into your new book. Actually, it's a whole book. The whole book is gone now, completely starting a whole new book, blank pages, and you have no idea what's going to be there. You're not even trying to write it in. It's going to be this beautiful ink that just pops up, and as you just explore your day, you read something beautiful and just manifest. You're simply coming to a beautiful energy of you discovering you, and it's manifesting beautifully, and you're coming to a beautiful review of the past, being able to really heal, let go, and move on to the truth, knowing that there's so much ahead of you. And here it comes with the Ace of Cups, the Sun, bringing that healing, these beautiful birds of peace, showing you a very peaceful, pleasant time. You're no longer going to be working so hard. You're no longer going to be in struggle. You're no longer going to be having to fight and defend and be in this restrictive energy. Oh no, you're now finally coming into flow, where your cup is being filled. Your cup is being filled with love, with nurture, with nourishment, with appreciation, with celebration. You're being held, you're secure, you feel good, you feel really blessed this period, as now you're completely creating in your foundation in the love of you, knowing your worth, going through to a new version of you, out of this, from this, you see, this is you now, from this basement, this sense of worthlessness, to this, to royalty, to worthiness, and to empowerment. Just look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Out of this energy of disempowerment, of feeling trapped, feeling alone, feeling insecure, feeling unloved, into this beautiful energy of empowerment, of value, of worthiness, of passion, of love, of wisdom, of insight, of intuition, creating now with the divine feminine empowered, you receiving your truth now. So beautiful. Oh, I love these energies in this reading. What a powerful new moon it shall be. And here we are in the Star card now, that you are receiving blessings, healing you, nourishing you. It's a wish come true. These blessings are a wish fulfillment. These blessings are a miracle. These blessings are what you have always wanted. It's the truth of you, the reflection of you in your truth now, breaking you free of this Nine of Wands and Ten of Swords energy. You're now empowered, doing things that you love, doing things that you enjoy, doing things that you're passionate about, because you're now creating within your truth, creating within your passions, creating within your essence. All the beautiful physical manifestations and activities now aligning with your truth, and it feels like a blessing, it feels like a miracle, because you're a star on earth, you're a star having a human experience on earth, and now you're allowing the beautiful star energy to now shine through through. You're creating from your star essence. You're creating from source. You're creating from your love. You're creating from the truth. And now it's expressing itself in beautiful manifestations in the physical realm of beautiful opportunities which you're passionate about, because you're doing things your own way. You see the Five of Wands energy, your own way. You're no longer following the sheep. You're no longer following the crowd. You're no longer one of the sheep. You're no longer just being conditioned, following society, following rules and norms which never made any sense, imprisoning you like this in these shards of swords, other people's opinions, other people's lies, other people's values, other way of being. Everything shutting you down, saying you have no value, you have no worth, you have no right of being, you have to do this, you have to prove this, you have to be this way, you have to be that way. All of these swords of deception pinning you down, completely obliterated by the light within now, because you're doing your own thing, you're standing your own ground, you're doing things your own way. You're not being conditioned anymore. You have broken free. You have broken free into your wild divine existence, and you're doing things your own way, within your own truth, your own passion, your own life, your own light, your own love, your own worthiness, your own healing, with co-creating with spirit, co-creating with spirit and the divine here. You are co-creating with spirit and the divine and your guides. You have come to a beautiful end of a very long cycle, and you come into the beginnings of you now. This new moon in Taurus is simply ushering a great start of your truth, of you aligning and receiving that which is owed to you, a true reflection. Your world is never going to be the same again, for your world is now based on your reality, now based within your truth, now based within your existence. So expect your whole world to change, and expect that nobody understands it, because everybody's having a whole change in their own world. So you don't need other people to know what's going on. You don't need other people to do as you do for them to do. You don't need other people's worlds to look the same as yours, because understand that my world is my world, your world is your world. But because you're creating within love, my world is your world is my world, our world is our world. And now you're creating beautifully through love. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A complete liberation of all of these. I feel like these are like, those paper pins. When you pin something down for a note. I feel here you were, and they're pinning you down on the floor, and you've just removed each and every single pin, and now you're free, and now you're flying, doing things your own way, and now you're simply receiving all that which is now a true reflection of you. And here we are, we see it here, the Two of Ariel being the Two of Pentacles in Standard Tarot, echoed again here, beautifully, coming to a balance. You're receiving divine masculine energy within the divine feminine. You're creating according to the truth of you now. It's bringing through a balance and stability. Here you are, the star. You're now basing everything on the star you are, on the truth of you, on the light of you, on the frequency of you. And 5 points change. Everything's now changing to the frequency of you, bringing through stability, bringing through longevity, allowing you a sense of balance. You've finally dropped everything that doesn't serve you. You've finally dropped all the ideas, all those swords that weren't serving you. You've plucked them out, and you've come into the beautiful star you are, standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity. And now beautiful energies coming through to show you the stability of you within, now reflecting without. And this is to bring you a balance, because you've done the work. Spirit's saying, well done. It's time that now you receive that which is owed to you. Understand, it is beyond any of your wildest dreams. So expect the unexpected. Be open to receive everything. Be curious. Do not judge. Do not limit yourself. Do not define yourself. Do not try to direct yourself. Simply allow yourself to discover the truth of you. Trust. You've done so well to trust thus far. Trust a little longer, for everything is simply coming to bring you an extraordinary balance, an extraordinary empowerment, and a beautiful blessed period of feeling worthy, valuable, loved, beautiful, powerful, magical, sovereign, divine. You're coming into the exquisite understanding of your truth, and it sets you free. Sets you free. You are liberated. And everything around you now is reflecting the divine liberation of your soul. The divine liberation of your soul. How beautiful. Have an extraordinary week. Enjoy these beautiful new moon in Taurus energies. Be open to receiving. Be open to being in your truth. Completely be there in the love of you. For much returns to you anew. Take care.